Hey, what's going on, guys? MyndiQ77B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 152 today for the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400 final season at Darlington Raceway. Oh, man. Well, I don't know what to say about the last episode. We kind of had our head handed to us. Big time. Really bad, actually. In fact, we've fallen so far from grace. You're not seeing this incorrectly. We're 15th in points. About 213 back. We're full race behind. Like, this is the furthest back we've ever been in a championship in a long period of time. Still early days, though. Still early days in the season, of course. We still got to, defend our crown or whatnot. Last race winner, Bobby Labonte, after our little early exit. Waltrip's still in the top five, believe it or not. So good runs for him so far. Yeah, it's a bit of a hill to climb, and that's not the only big problem we have. That happiness rating is so low. We're surprised that I even have this sponsorship still. Honest to goodness, I thought we are gonna get canned 4 races in. We kind of need the money badly, though. For a few reasons actually. We need tire grip bad. We need to get rid of this wind tunnel. Like we need this done like right now. The thing is, we need all the tire grip in the world. So thankfully we got a fresh chassis ready to go. I'm kind of worried about the next race as well. Bristol. Say we do good here. What about Bristol? Bristol's going to be all luck, I think. But there's one key factor about this fresh chassis here. See that durability stat? It's amazing. 97 durability. We're going to be fine for as long as we don't mess it up too much anyway. But enough about the intro. We have to get ready to get going to this racetrack. I'm going to probably do a few practice laps with the default setup anyway before we go, because this is a very important thing. And, of course, as well, you definitely, at this point, we're abolishing the one-lap qualifying rule at this point. So, let's see how we do once we go to Darlington. We really need a great run here. Well, just to make sure about it, we're on the default setup, make sure we're back to manual. Yeah, we're honestly not exactly the fastest thing in the world, but we got to get ourselves ready to go for qualifying. 2 laps, of course. We're going to do both laps. I don't know what the pole time is, so we're going to have to find out the hard way. Hopefully we get ourselves a top 5 spot. We need a top 5 start, actually. Yeah, this thing plows. But thankfully, this is the most oversteering setup that we had so far this season. I kind of learned to either take 3 and 4 like this, or you diamond it. Kind of the same thing with turn 1 and 2, really. All right, good first lap, 6th place. We really can't solidify with that though, unfortunately, because we brought the 2-lap rule back. Atlanta was abysmal. We need to make sure we lead flag to flag here at Darlington today in order to have a shot of getting the sponsorship back. We need to finish 5th at least. That's the big thing. Coming off the final corner, let's see. What is our qualifying lap going to be? Pole position, P1, 4:05. Grants us our first pole of the season, actually. Wow, by a decent margin over Michael Waltrip having try to get yet another pole. So Biffle with a decent qualifying time as well. So let's get ourselves ready for the race.
This is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall for MRN, and we're live at Darlington Raceway, the granddaddy of super speedways, in Darlington, South Carolina for the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. Well, I've heard it all week, the track too tough to tame. What's that all about, Barney?
Well, we'll see a lot of drivers run right up against the wall here all race long. That makes you fast, but it can also be very costly when you make even the slightest mistake.
The UPS Ford will start this race with the all-important points lead.
If I was him,
Excuse
I wouldn't
me?
even think about the points. I'd just try to stay focused on getting the best finish I can.
We're 15th
After
in the
all,
standings.
Consistency is what wins championships.
How about the consistency shown by Mark Martin?
Man, he is amazing. And what a boost towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
Seth Taylor really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Now, the great thing is we got some heavy hitters in the back for a track that's kind of hard to pass, I'm not going to lie. Of course, we got Tony Stewart all the way in the back, which is also amazing news. But Joe Moore, you are drunk, my good sir, for thinking that we are the point leader. Like, yeah, we're used to seeing that last season, but not this season. This season's a whole different animal. All right, 73 laps. We got the lead. We just got to hold on to it for 73 laps. A lot of pit cycles later. I know Newman is really fast during the practice session. He was kind of giving me a little bit of a hard time. We need to hang on to fifth as best as we possibly can and try not to give up the bottom coming off of 2. The one thing I will say this though, this setup, the default setup is a lot faster corner exit than corner entry. As Newman decides to figure out what concrete tastes like. Does that taste good? Because I know I tasted it last season anyway. And I'm going to try to bring Mikey along with me. I know he's not as fast as Newman. And we got ourselves 5 bonus points already. So, yeah, the quest for the getting ourselves back up the P1 in the standings from 15th, Joe Moore. I'm 15th. Not first. Has begun, anyway. Got to make sure we try to avoid that wall as well. We try to keep this thing as pristine as possible. Now, pit strategy is going to be a little bit weird. I mean, I don't know what to say, like what I want to do for pit strategy. Because I don't feel as fast on like certain parts of like the run. We're probably going to need to pit as soon as possible. Like we're going to have to divide 73 by 3. I would say probably 24, I want to say, like laps per stint is, I think, the best case scenario what we can do up there. That's probably what's going to be the plan for this one, as we're going to try to continue to pull away from the field anyway. Ricky Craven running a solid P5 right now. I know the race just started, but still. I'm more worried about that 20 car. We need to finish ahead of him this race. That is a must. These two are fighting really hard for that second place spot. We have not pulled away from them at all, by the way. I'm really quite surprised. Our old former sponsor, Michael Waltrip, is still right behind us still. I'm giving huge props to him. He is 4th in the standings right now, believe it or not. Michael Waltrip's having a much better season than Dale Earnhardt Jr. at the moment, which is kind of weird. I mean, I guess it's around, well, no, okay, we overshot it. All right, we lost the lead. We're gonna try to get that lead back. We're gonna let Mikey have the 5 bonus points here, but we're gonna try to get it back into 1 and 2. No, okay, maybe 3 and 4 is when we'll get it back. Oh, this thing just, it all sucks, but what can you do? Try to set the pass back up. Not without a little bit of rubbing, of course. It's all good. All good. Rubbing is racing, see? Especially since we're fighting for the lead here. If we take the lead back, as we're going to try to take the lead back, and we do. I'm going to have to figure out a different approach how to get these corners. I think I'm just hitting the gas way too early because I'm still used to my other setups where I'm just able to just full flat out before I even get to the apex of the corner anyway. Now I have to actually wait before I can even think about hitting that gas again. It's just honestly a humbling experience though, to go from something dominating all season long to basically just fighting your way back. It's all humbling. It really is. It's just a different way of seeing your see your playthroughs a little bit differently about, I guess, at this point. I mean, it's been a while since I actually ran a default setup thing. I guess it was like far back as like, I don't know, when I was very young when I first played this game. I used the default setup, so I just remembered how hard it was. Now I'm starting to remember like how really difficult it is. I mean, Michael Waltrip is now no longer a part of this battle, sadly enough, but now it's just Rocket Man Ryan Newman I have to deal with. Yeah, I have to be a little bit more patient with the gas, just to be able to get ourselves a good exit throughout the corner. We need good corner exit speed. This setup does have it, but it's just I can't keep the speed going in the middle of the corner like I'm used to anyway. I'm used to having this thing more sideways. This thing is actually more centered like towards going straight, so that's why I go kind of like most of the time go straight to the wall. No, Sheldon, I'm fine. Just leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. I promise you. I know what I'm doing. Just leave me alone. We'll come down pit road in about 5-6 laps. I don't want to stay out too long. That's the big thing. I don't want to stay out too long. I don't want to come in too early. I don't want to leave the pits too late either. I kind of want to be one of the first ones in. No traffic jams, no nothing. So effectively, 24-25 is going to be the best bet. All right, that right front just hit very worn. Lap 25. I did say I wanted to be one of the first ones to come on in. We're actually holding our own against Ryan Newman. That's the good news there. But here's the bad news. Darlington's one of the hardest pit roads to get into at full speed. So we're gonna try to make our way downtown right now.
The 12 car. It's up high. Okay, we're back in second.
All right, we didn't lose that much time there. Now we need a good pit stop. Once again, we're not allowed to make any pit road adjustments for those who don't actually follow the challenge so far this season. Not allowed to make any pit road changes, and we're not allowed to adjust the car setup at all. Whatever we have is what we get. Does it suck? Yes, trust me, it sucks. There's a reason why I'm 15th. All right, good stop here, guys. We need a flaming hot pit stop right here, just like the car. The car is kind of red hot at the moment. I want to keep it that way. Don't mind the donut on the right side. It'll buff out. Lightning quick. Very good. Very good stuff. Away we go. I know we're the first ones in. And thankfully we're going to rely on having no caution because it never happens in this. But the problem is now we have a rival 31 right beside us pretty soon up here. We're going to try to beat Steve Park. We have a little bit of clean air. We don't. In fact, we give him a nudge as he. Really, Steve? No signal, no nothing? You were racing me that hard for that spot there? That just kind of cost us a little bit there. I'm not going to lie, that cost us our tires right there. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't even know, man. No signal, no nothing, man. Yeah, I think the cycle's about to end. Steve Park couldn't go down pit road because he thought going into me was okay. I think Newman Newman got ahead of us during that whole pit cycle. It's such a shame. Hopefully the lap traffic can try to help out a little bit. Steve Park's going to be going into pits hopefully soon, so he doesn't bring out a caution. I don't think we can go 40. Yeah, there goes Steve. For the second time, he's going down pit road. I really didn't appreciate that, Steve. Thank you very much for causing me a little bit of tire wear anyway. Let's see here.
27, 66.
Yeah, Walt Trips is still running it strong. That's really nice. He has that old Dale Earnhardt Jr. pit crew because they left ever since a little bit of a family feud going on or whatnot. Yeah, Newman is long gone at the moment. We lost a lot of bit of time during that whole excursion. Anyway, and now he has fresher tires than us. The only hope we have is the lap traffic, which the field is kind of spread out at the moment. Nobody's all in like one area, so that's a bit of a bad news for us.
27, 85.
Especially since we're 3.5 seconds back.
Now let's work our way to the front.
I mean, I agree. We gotta try to work our way to the front. I mean, second place is fine. I'm okay with finishing in second. We need to finish in top 5. Like that is the biggest goal, right? We have right now. Top 5 and make sure we're ahead of Stewart. That's the biggest concerns I have at the moment. Newman, if he wins, so be it. There's nothing to really talk about though, and right now in this form of the run, as you can see. I mean, Newman's long gone.
27, 88.
We're still holding our own in second place, but unfortunately, I think Jeff Burton is catching up to us anyway, as well as some other people. So we got to make sure we got a good pit stop here in the second stint. I'm thinking lap 50 will be the best case scenario. Even with a little bit of traffic in the way of Ryan Newman, he's still going through them just fine. But like I said, I don't like the positioning of the field right now. Like everyone's all spread out. I kind of don't like that at this point in the run here in Darlington. Usually the AI can have a little bit of a hard time getting around one another if the whole field's all clustered together. Unfortunately, it's not clustered together, as you can see. So the advantage is actually now on the AI rather than me. So, well, we have one last pit stop we got to do, about 10 laps, and see what we can do. All right, we got some folks coming on in the pit lane. It's honestly perfect timing for me to swing around them all on the inside anyway. It's good news there. Once again, the whole field's all spread out, though. Yeah, we're actually, well, we're not making up any time. We're actually losing time, Sheldon. I don't know what you're talking about here. But yeah, we lost a little bit of time in the racetrack. That's fine. Once again, we're kind of all by ourselves. That's good. That's a good thing, honestly. That's a good thing. We don't have any AI to worry about that really like get in our way or anything like that. So that's mostly cool. Cool. Second place. If we finish second today, it's a massive W, which I can't believe I'm even saying. It's a W because we don't have to worry about sponsor allegations anymore for at least like another race or so. But we're still below the 50 mark, right, as of right now. So we need to make sure even Bristol's going to be a fucking nightmare, I feel. Like, yeah, we recently had a breakthrough set up, but it's just, you know, yeah, Bristol's always a pain. So we have to make sure we're going to finish okay with that track. And hopefully, the god himself, Ward Byrne, could give us some peace. And a little bit of a lucky break to make us finish in the top 5. I don't think we're going to get in the top 5 by speed. We need to have a lot of luck in order to actually do something with it. And we need it to happen twice. Uh-oh, we have a blown engine in front of us. Thankfully, he's moving out of the track safely. And this lap, we're pitting. We have to pit this lap. That's our scheduled pit stop, lap 50. And yeah, we've got Jeff Byrne and Jeff Gordon both catching up to us really at a rapid rate of not. So we have to actually come on in this time. Hopefully the blown engine car does not get in the way so much as we eat the wall. Good time when we actually did eat that wall because we're coming down. And he missed the pits.
Number 24, up high.
Yeah, now we actually have to repair this damage a little bit. Okay, nothing has been changed. Good. Yes, it is a strategy move, announcer. Don't worry about it. Unfortunately, the poor guy is still blown up. Thankfully, he doesn't actually get it in the pits, because he would probably slow us up a little bit. Darlington is a bit of a... When it gets congested in pit road, it takes forever. When you're by yourself, it's easier, because the AI driver will just be very slow. Imagine if this was like in a console version of NR 2003, where you have to do manual pit stops and all that. All right, good stop still. We just gotta get a little bit of our good luck on the last run here. Still not everyone's going down pit road yet. We're right alongside not Joe Nemechek, the imposter one. It is Ron Hornaday. Please don't come down pit road this time. Okay, good. You're not. Well, I kind of forced you not to, really. And we're gonna put Jimmy into the wall. Oh, no. Can't have that. Oh, my goodness. Why did I just drive like that? Come on now. You know better, Nick. Yeah, we're still 15th. We still have, like, the leader's still not come down pit road yet. We're staying out. We're staying up pretty long, so I'm hoping things will be a little bit different. Like I said, the goal is P5. I really don't care where I finish as long as it's in the top 5. It was a good the lead while it was good while it lasted. Let's just say that. We're still waiting for everyone else to come on down pit road. I can't believe it's just taking this long. Honestly, goodness.
Some cars headed down pit road.
This might be the rest of the leaders. I mean, Newman, unfortunately, is too far gone. We cannot... I think that's him, that second car up there, but our tires are going to be much more gone compared to his. David Green, get out of my way. So yeah, 5 seconds back between him and I. I think this W goes straight to Brian Newman. I think we'll be fine. We can get second or third. I think it's going to be either one or the other. We had a little bit of traffic that got in our way, though, which I was not exactly hoping for. Especially since the right front's starting to wear out now. We got 10 more laps to go with this time by. Doing solid. I don't see them coming out either, so that's good. Let's see, third. We got second. Jeff Gordon's coming out on the track now. Just got to hold on to it for 10 laps. That's all we have to do. 10 laps. We just got to hold on to P2. Or really top 5, really. We're doing great. Oh, there's a massive load of cars over there. Hold on. This might not be over. Who knows? We might be able to steal this thing if Hart Newman doesn't be able to get around those guys anyway. Yeah, we just gained 4/10 on that lap. It was 3.5 the previous lap. Now it's 3.1. We might be able to catch him in time if he was continuing to stay like this anyway. I don't know about Harvick, though. He's the one that's running in third at the moment right now. This is what I was hoping to have earlier in the race anyway. I don't know. It looks like he's trying to get around that guy now. The dream might be short-lived for the P1 today. Who knows?
27, 90.
Yeah, we gained 3/10 that time. I'm trying to find where Newman's car is. I think it's that fourth one there, but it's very hard to see. Yeah, he's pretty close to the lead car now. We have to go through all this as well. So, yeah. It's not looking really bland for us anyway. Yeah, the Darlington dream is now dead. He got around everyone. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, well. We got 4 laps to go. There are 3 seconds of Harvick as well. We're going to be fine. I mean, Sadler, you're lapped down too. Sadler, you've done your best. You did a pretty good job of holding off Newman while you could. I'm proud of you, buddy. I don't know who Robert Yates is, but I'm proud of you anyway, as we give Casey Mears a little bit of love. Well, we just gotta wait till the finish at this point. There's nothing really else to talk about besides, oh, look at these lap cars we're about to lap down. All right, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Jeff Gordon is 2 seconds behind us. What happened to Harvick? Was he? I thought Harvick was the one needed to come on in. I guess I don't know if something happened to him or what. But now it's just all about bringing it on home. Honestly, I'm not worried, Sheldon, about the 6-second gap. We got home second. We led the first stint all the way through. We just couldn't get the lead back. Newman was just a class of the field, honestly. He was faster than us. We come home in P2. Honestly, compared to the last 2 races, this is a massive fucking W for us. Let's go.
Not a single caution lap was run in the whole race.
Whoa, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a whole lot more for any mistakes. You don't have the cushion of yellow flags to get caught up.
The 88 car has a new friend who he can team up with on the racetrack.
Normally these guys are so competitive that a driver has to work his tail off for every spot. But when you have some friends out there, you can occasionally catch a break. That can help a bunch because every position and every 1/10 of a second counts.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. We'll see you next week at Bristol.
Oh, God. So it was Ryan Newman today that takes home the W with the Mobile One paint scheme. Yes, I made sure he had the appropriate paint scheme for this victory lane animation as well. Yeah, he kind of made mincemeat of us after the first pit stop. We were just never able to get that lead back once he took us over after the pit cycle. I mean, give props to him. I mean, I'm not going to blame the whole speed park thing as the excuse for us, getting, losing the race and all whatnot. Definitely not. That's not even because of that. I don't even know where we gone wrong with that. I think just Newman's car was just a little bit better than us all race long. Honest to goodness, if we were to let him buy it all, that would have been it. But man, they don't call him Rocket Man Ryan Newman at this era for nothing, as he takes home the win here at Darlington Raceway. So as we have to take a look at the race results here today, yeah, Newman was just a class of the field, honestly. He got the most points today, I think. Yeah, he does. All right, Newman wins. Ourselves second, Jeff Gordon third, Jeff Gordon a respectable 4th place finish, Michael Waltrip a really solid 5th place finish. He's having a great start to the season, honestly. I feel happy for him, especially, I guess that sponsorship money or whatnot, all came back to him, I guess. Harvick 6th, Kurt Busch 7th, McMurray from 22nd to 8th. I wonder if he inherited Sterling Marlin's ratings after he retired, because he's just been kicking ass for Ganassi lately. Earnhardt 9th and Matt Kenseth 10th. That's huge. Stewart finishes 14th. Thank the Lord. We needed that for him to finish back there. Honest to God, goodness. As Sadler still can't do anything right. I guess both of them can't do anything right, really. And Ashton Lewis was the one that blew up, apparently. Okay. Right away. Yeah. You know it. I know it. We all know it at this point. I don't think wait. Garage. Yeah. We have to wait one more race for everything else to overhaul. Oh, man. Okay. Where does that even put us in the points now? I'm curious with that 2nd place run. So now it's Harvick that leads the point standings. Waltrip is he's still chilling in 3rd, honest to goodness. He's still chilling. He's still good. As for us, though, we moved up to 9th. We moved up 6 spots. Newman with that win puts him up to 12th. Junior is just bad. What the heck? Honest to goodness, Martin's not doing good. Sadler is just ass. That's kind of expected, to be honest. The fake 25 car is kind of about where I kind of expected him to be, honestly. Yeah, it's just now Junior I have to worry about, and we're going to Bristol. Oh, boy. We got our first pole. That's good. Bristol's going to be a fucking nightmare. I know that for a fact. Especially with default setups now. But anyway, we needed that 2nd place finish, guys. We really needed that so badly. I'm so glad we did. Actually, before we even end off the little outro there, yeah, we're at the 50, so we absolutely still need to. It only went up by 2? Oh, for God's sake. So nitpicky, apparently. Well, that's just what happens when you're, I think, a Fortune 500 company. I think UPS is. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the episode here today at Darlington. I know I did. I needed the silent treatment throughout the entire field. Just log laps, finish in P2, or anywhere in the top 5, really. And that's all there is to it. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. And I'll see you all at the next one at Bristol. It's going to be fun.